Hi guys, let's get started with another pair, Euro Yen. One of the best pairs that I've traded in last 7, 8 years. My 60% portfolio is on Euro Yen. It used to be an extremely volatile pair back in days, but now the volatility has significantly reduced, but it's still an attractive price action. And as I said in my previous lectures, all you need is a successful, controlled, quality, low drawdown, 50 to 100 pips, and that's what you need to be a consistently profitable trader. Now, let's get started on this. Another breakdown, I've already shared the breakdown on US30. Please watch that analysis and let's see the long term what my expectation is, and then let's try and establish the trading plan for the price action for next week. Let's get started. That's US Euro Yen in front of you guys. Price. Now, that's where the price is. That's a monthly chart. Price formed a low high formation, and from a low high formation, it's on its way to a higher low formation. The anticipation is that what my expectation is, and that's what I believe based on the reading of the price action, as I said, I'm not expecting the price to break this. I will be expecting the price can come further. So this leg is pretty much in the last phase of its when this started, that's where this leg had begun. That's where the low high formation began. Absolutely outstanding area to take sell trades. Now the price has been falling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months almost ready. I'm still expecting the price to come around 118. Now that is what my expectation is. So a low high to a higher low. This is the leg we are in, and I will be expecting at some stage, if, as I said, buyers enter the market, the price to make another move. We'll see how that move is, and that move will be a move from a high-low formation to a possible low-high formation. That's the first target of the price. Now, let's focus on this price action on this candlesticks here. We've got this huge pin bar formation in the first month of this year, January, then the price retraces higher, and now price is pulling back. Now, I'm not expecting the price to break this. That's what I'm not expecting. My expectation is price will form a double bottom formation. That is the first test. After this, we can establish if we are the price is likely to go down or likely to go back higher. Now, the first target is that price likely to make a double bottom formation. This is a huge area. This wick is significant, and it's very normal for the price action to come back and test that wick again before it flies higher. So my expectation is on this in the long run, that's what my expectation is. Price can come here and break off this, can definitely take the price higher. That's what my expectation is. Again, price can retrace all the way, and then this is an area of interest. We will consider the price action when it's there. It's not advised to start predicting extremely long future price actions, but at the moment, my expectation is this is the retracement. This is the leg. Now, this leg can stop at anywhere. I'm not expecting the price to break this wick at the moment. Well, we consider the price action in the coming months ahead and see how the price action forms. Right now, the analysis is the price shooting star formation. As you can see, the price rejecting. I will be expecting the price maximum this retracement. That's what it is. So still, you've got almost, that's a journey of nearly 350 pips. Significant downside targets are there. So that's where we are on the monthly. Let's move on to the weekly charts here. Weekly charts, very nice price action. It has been on this. This has been the price action. Nice, clean, and now the price. So my expectation is this. That's what I'm expecting. This is where the test of the wick is. So this is an area of interest for me, guys. Previously, we've been trading this, have been extremely profitable since last year, April, almost April, March, extremely profitable, been trading this. And we already had predicted then that the price will be going around these areas. So right now, you're in this phase and we already have a breakout here. So what I'm expecting from the price is, that's overall expectation is, the price of course can make a low high formation anywhere. So this trading setup gives you the main trade with the trend, which is your sell trade at every low high formation, and also you've got retracement buying opportunities as well at the same time. So very attractive. It's a very interesting and a very attractive trading setup. We've been trading this for some time now, and we've been profitable on this. Let's add some confluences to it. Trend line is there. It's very interesting. Now, last week, now this is a long-term analysis. That's what my expectation is overall in a long term. I still expect the price to hit around 118.50, testing the previous low areas. That's a long-term analysis, which I've done. Now I'm trying to establish how to approach the next week price action. Now, week before, the price was all reached this, came back. You could see there. And then last week, the price remains below this weekly level, which was at 123.48. Now, price has breached this area of support, and now it is acting as resistance. So my overall analysis will be, I will be expecting a pullback on this before the price goes down. That's what my overall analysis is. That pullback can be deeper, can be anything. So in this pullback, you can take advantage of this counter trend trade. So again, as I said, counter trend trade is buy here, and then the trade with the trend is the sell trade. Of course, the higher the retracement is, the better the trading plan is. The best retracements are. So 61.8, if the price retraces to these levels, that's an ideal price action. Price retraces to, I mean, these are my ideal price actions as far as the retracements are concerned. I would always favor retracement to these areas. Again, that is an ideal trading plan if it forms, but what if it doesn't form? And then how we should be approaching the price action next week, we'll consider this. But keep in mind, that's what we are looking for. At least this is an ideal retracement. A low high forms at 61.8 at least is the ideal price action. Of course, if it goes further deep, it still remains ideal, because remember, your reward is extreme against risk. So that's what the trading plan is. Again, if the price retraces, you can take advantage of this counter trend trade. And if you're a new trader, not profitable yet, I would rather say stick to the trend. The trend is bearish on this. Wait for the price to give you the low high formation after the retracement and take advantage of this. So this is the trading plan. That's an idea of this trading plan. Let's try and establish precision on this. Let's try and establish levels at where I'll be looking for selling, or if I'm interested in taking a retracement trade, areas for buying. Let's consider this. So where we are. Daily chart. Keep the Fibonacci's on. Just take them off. Let me take them off. Now let's consider. Again, the way I have suggested marking the levels is it's connected right to the market analysis, and they are not just randomly not randomly marking levels. In fact, when you're conducting your analysis, you develop these levels, and these levels has been a magnet, and they are extremely precise in nature. Now, what my expectation is, based on this price action, I am expecting the price next week. That's what my expectation is for the price next week to retrace on this. That's what my expectation is, to retrace on this. If we see sellers and the price forming low high there, then you will be looking for selling opportunity. That's what the first trading plan is. Yes, again, the price can carry on doing aggressive retracement. So if the retracement is aggressive in nature, for instance, this is an aggressive retracement, then of course we'll be looking for low high formations around these areas for selling opportunities. Now, these are, let's apply Fibonacci's on this, and I'll give you an overview on this. Fibonacci's, you can clearly see Fibs 61.8 is exactly there, which is in itself is an important zone. So let's take it further slightly. Trusting area for looking for low high formations to the downside. 125 exactly. I'm not expecting the price to do an extreme retracement on this, seeing the EURJPY, seeing the bearish price action and the bull bearish strength on this pair. My expectation is the retracement. We need retracement on this, but I'm not expecting any significant retracement. Something like this, 100. This was 250 pips. If the price retraces, this is 200, nearly 50 pips. That's what my expectation is. A retracement which will be a replication of this. That's what I'm expecting. If the price can of course reject anywhere, can still, it forms an earlier low high formation and goes to the downside. So that is also a possibility. So that's what the trading plan is. And as you can see, the price pretty much falls near the weekly levels, which is 118. That's what the analysis is. Now, the second case scenario is that price would never retrace. Price breaks this, comes back, forms a low high formation, and you're looking for selling opportunities there. That's your first target, and that's your second target. So these are the two possibilities as far as the price is concerned. So that's the second possibility. In case the price never retraces, wait for the break of this, let the price come back, gives you a low high formation rejection, which we also call it a retest. Sell it. That's the first target at 120.50. Overall target is 119. It's a very good trading setup. My recommendation is that look for selling opportunities on this. That's what my advice is. Seeing the price action, seeing the momentum on this pair. Seeing the momentum on this pair, I would strongly recommend to look for selling opportunities on this pair on a low high formation. Now, to ascertain and establish low high, you'd have your own trading strategies. Again, I've got a very precise method of confirming a low high and then confirming within same formations up to the execution time frames, which is M30, M15, and M5 time frames. Very good trading setup, guys. It has its momentum. Price action is beautiful on this pair. And next week, I'll be hoping that the price retraces from here, give us a bit of retracement, and look for low high formation rejections at anywhere around here for selling opportunities. Let me give an example in terms of candlesticks price rising. This is the daily chart we're talking about. Gives you some kind of bearish price action. If it forms, yes, possibility is the low high has been established. Look for selling opportunities. That's an example of the price action on the daily chart. Again, guys, the trading that I've given, we've got precision as to you need to be extremely precise and know exactly the steps that you have to take on individual time frames. We are not concerned with profitability or losses. You have to know exactly the steps that you have to take on individual time frames with utmost clarity, that when you combine them together, you'll see the profits are collateral. Good trading setup on this. Look for selling opportunities on the retracement, but in case there isn't any retracement, look for the price to break this first. Look for a low high formation, retest selling opportunities on this. Long run, as I explained, I am expecting the price to test these levels. Will be interesting to see. As you can clearly see, price had been. Now I'm expecting this. That's what my expectation is. And this trend line is also an important confluence for the shorts trades for the upcoming days and weeks ahead. It has been respected. So drag it down further. I'm not expecting the break of this trend line. What I'm expecting is anywhere low high formation, and we will be looking for selling opportunities on this. I hope you enjoyed the analysis. If you have any questions, of course, you can always drop me on TradingView. Use this analysis in line with your trading strategies to take advantage of this analysis. So you're looking for a trade from a low high to a low formation. That's an overall trade that we are focusing on. I am expecting retracement on this first before the price melts. Again, that retracement might not go to 61.8. It can stop at 38.2. It can very well stop at that weekly level at 123.50. Again, I hope you enjoyed the analysis. If I have more analysis or any interesting bear, and if I've got some time, I would definitely be sharing with you guys. Take care of yourself and have a great weekend.